Is there something on the docket that you like that we should be watching?
Giancarlo Stanton, he is hot right now. I hate to say this, Tony, so don't kill me for this. With the way that things are going and with the way that he's swinging the bat, I'm expecting him to have a big night again tonight. So I'm going to say that he's going to hit another bomb.
At the wall, see ya! A home run for Stanton. He's done it again. His 10th of the year. It's 2-0 Yanks.
Yeah, time for all the smoke with frequent contributor Dave Stewart. You got your own cartoon animation. After you gave out a winner with the Stanton homer a few weeks ago, Stu, we had to give you your own cartoon.
I love that cartoon. You got me laughing on that one. I love it.
Hey, we want to kick things off with you, and it's perfect timing to have you on today to get your thoughts on this idea of pitch tipping, because it was a conversation over the weekend in more than one matchup. And we talked about Kevin Gausman and how the Twins were able to kind of lay off that split-fingered fastball. Do you think that it happens as frequently as we speculate in the media?
Well, what I can say is this, and I read some comments from Gausman's catcher, and his comments were that everything works off of the split finger. And, I threw the forkball, and I totally disagree with that. I think that you have to establish your fastball for everything else to work. If you establish the fastball, it makes the split finger, in my opinion, that much more.
Oh, we had.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We lost video with Stu for a sec. We'll get it back. We'll fix it. There you are, Stu. We got you.
Yeah, I was going to say it makes, in my opinion, the fastball makes the split finger, it makes the breaking ball, it makes those pitches better when you're commanding your fastball and you establish your fastball. The split finger, people are seeing that pitch out of your hand like your fastball. And so if you set it up with the fastball, it makes it that much better. So I disagree. It's the opposite. You don't set everything up with the split finger. You set everything up with the fastball to make your other pitches better.
I was talking about this idea of pitch tipping with my partner on Angels broadcast, Mark Gubizza, who told me that when he pitched, it took an opposing catcher alerting him to the fact that his tongue was out of his mouth when he threw a slider for about 2 years. And they picked that up on video, and he was whispered that it was happening, and he fixed it. Did you ever pitch with or against somebody who had a tell or a tip that you were able to pick up on?
Well, I played on the Blue Jays team with Joe Carter, Alomar, Olerud, and, Cito Gaston. Those guys were the best I'd ever been around at picking up things from a pitcher. So Pat Mahomes, Sr., was pitching for the Twins at the time, and I'm sitting next to Molitor, and Molitor says when he gets ready to throw his breaking ball, he sticks his tongue out. Every time he throws his breaking ball, he sticks his tongue out. I said, there's no way in heck. He said, just wait and see.
And that's unbelievable. That's two guys who pitched in the same vintage who used to stick their tongue out when they threw a breaking ball. We're going to try to find video of that. That's a lot of fun to look for. Hey, speaking of pitchers and young guys, Stu, there's this new class of future aces, and I know since you pay a lot of attention to the current game, Tristan McKenzie, Tarek Skubal, Logan Gilbert, we could go on and on. Is there a young guy or a couple of young guys that have caught your eye these days?
I like McKenzie. I saw McKenzie a couple of years ago when he got his first shot in the big leagues with the Clevelands. And I liked how he went about it. I loved how he used his fastball. He got great breaking ball. He was coming up with a changeup at that time, and you could see that the package was going to come together. And it looks like this year he's throwing the ball really, really well. And then I had a chance to see Zach Gallen a few nights ago against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Although he was not successful in winning that baseball game, he's got a great assortment of pitches. He's got mid-90s fastball. He's got the curveball, cutter, and changeup. When a pitcher comes with that assortment, he's got a chance to be pretty successful if he can command his stuff.
With your background as first of all, as an ace of a staff, and then as a pitching coach and a GM and a guy in player development, what do you look for in a young guy that would be most important? Is it stuff, or is it the quote-unquote pitchability?
I look for a guy first who's got control and command of his body, a guy that can keep himself under control when he's pitching and actually doing the job, when he doesn't allow the situation to take him out of his game, when he controls the game. And then after that, for me, it's pitchability. There's a lot of stuff guys out there that can't command the strike zone, throw the ball a lot in the middle part of the plate, and they get hit hard. The guy that has pitchability is the guy that I want.
You've got a pick for us tonight, and a guy who has a Cy Young Award at home, a pretty recent one, who you like a strikeout number for. Tell us, what is Stu's special sauce for this Monday?
Robbie Ray, man, this is the guy. I traded for this guy, so obviously I love him. He's having a rough season this year. He's been roughed up quite a bit this year. You know, the strikeout numbers are up, but he's giving up runs. I saw a game where he gave up 3 home runs in a game. That is not indicative of the type of pitcher he is. Tonight, I think he's going to go out. I think he's going to pitch 6+ innings. It's against a tough club, too. It's against Houston, my boy Dusty Baker. But I think he's going to pitch 6+ innings. I think it's going to be 6 scoreless innings. And I think he's going to have double punch-outs someplace in the tune of 10 or 11 strikeouts.
Okay. And as fate would have it, we're going to have an opportunity coming up next to talk with a guy that's going to face him tonight, as Jeremy Payne will join us after a quick timeout. Stu, always good to visit with you, my friend. Thanks for the time. We'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you much. Thanks for having me on.